Mohammed, tell me. They go, Ali Boumaye. Tell me to do that.
I tell you now, I heard it in a fight. I think it
Yeah.
was round 3 or 4. Oh man, and that's when I thought, yeah, that's it.
So I want to start from the beginning. I want to learn your story.
Yeah.
It has been a hard researcher with a name like Muhammad Ali. So you've been signed by Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. I mean, that's like a dream to many a boxer. I can't imagine being 15 or that like 15 to 18 and someone going, "Oh yeah, do you want to come with me, Eddie?" I mean, extensively talk to me about how that made you feel. You must have been over the moon.
I mean, it's anyone's dream to have that. The best thing that could have happened to me. Do you get what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't get better than that. You know what I mean? Opportunity to box for Matchroom, who's the biggest and well-known promoter in the world.
Tell us a bit about your gym, who you train with, who trains you, where you're based.
So obviously I'm training. So Sam Jones managed to get me in touch with David Caldwell. So I'm training with him.
Great.
He's a top quality coach.
Absolutely.
Obviously the stable inside that gym as well. I mean, it's a lot of fighters in that gym. There's not many, but most of them are around my weight. So the best sparring that you can get is all in house. I mean, it's just learning and developing every day.
I hope Sam and the team are well. And Dave Caldwell is a very good addition to the team. There's no doubt about that. He's a very good coach. How hard is it having a name like Muhammad Ali? Because
I mean, look,
it took ages. I was like, you were actually the first person out of all the 4 I was speaking to tonight. You were the first person I thought, right, I need to tackle him first because I'm going to have to sift through so much stuff to learn it. And luckily, I found a. You must be in a newspaper or something, and you posted it on your wall. Scrolling down, for God's sake, and it was like he's from Leicester. Sound right, Leicester. And then I looked. There was a couple of Muhammad Ali's on BoxRec. I thought, oh no, they were both from Britain, but then I managed to marry it up. But how hard is it? Because does it almost come with like an expectation?
Not so much. Obviously, look, he's a legend. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I'm the Muhammad Ali from Leicester. I'm the Muhammad Ali from England. I'm only 18.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I've only just started my professional career. You know what I mean? If I can at least get something that he achieved in not only in boxing but in the outside, it'd be amazing. You know what I mean? You can't. He's top man. He is.
So obviously you've had your debut. Talk into that. Talk us through the fight. How did it go for you? Tell us a little bit about that.
Obviously, you know what I mean, learning the way that the pro game works. Obviously, you got your weigh-in, your press conferences, you've got your media days and stuff like that. It's going through it for the first time ever. It's like, you know what I mean, living through the dream. It was the best thing that could happen. And then obviously you had your debut. You know what I mean, your ring walkout. Everyone's there screaming your name. You know what I mean. It was amazing. That was the moment.
Tell me, Mohammed. Tell me. They go, Ali Boumaye. Tell me to do that.
I tell you now, I heard it in a fight. I think it was round 3 or 4. Oh man, and that's when I thought, yeah, that's it.
Amazing. What kind of support have you got? Have you got plenty of people buying tickets?
I had a lot of people, especially because obviously I'm from Leicester, and most of my supports from the Midlands and down south. I had my fight in Newcastle, and I had a pretty good turnout. Okay. And it was like I had lads that, you know what I mean, made sure that there was loud noises in the arena. So yeah, it was good.
Who would you say is your boxing hero? Who's someone that you think I'd love to be like him or achieve what he's achieved? Who's your boxing idol?
I've got a lot of boxers. I've got a lot of boxers who I watch and who I like just study. Yeah. And so obviously you got Lomachenko. You know, I mean, his footwork, the way that he makes his angles, stuff like that. Then you got Shakur Stevenson, the way how crisp his punches. And you know, the flashy style of, you know, the Ali shuffles, Muhammad Ali and that, you know, you got to get a bit of that in. But yeah, there's a lot of boxers. If I take, you know what it is with me, I try and take a little bit of, you know, learn something from different boxers. I try and implement it into my own boxing. If that's what's helping them become a world champion, why can't that help me? And that's why I try to learn from all of these different boxers.
I love it. How much as an inspiration does Amir Khan have on your career and you know, let's say your boxing experience?
I mean, it's a lot. Obviously, he's an Asian Muslim boxer, ex-boxer now. But yeah, it's been massive. Obviously, he opened doors for us into boxing. Do you know what I mean? Through the Olympics that he went through, only 17 and getting a silver medal in the Olympics. It's massive. So it's obviously it allowed obviously a lot of Asian lads to get into boxing now and break the ice from just being scared of actually doing it, but actually taking it as a career. So yeah,
like
it'd be
it.
massive.
Not a lot of people know this. Well, they know I've done it, but I interviewed Amir on the show probably about a year ago, and he, I think, if someone was to put me, like, I don't know, a sheet and write down my worst or my best guest or my kindest guest, I'd put him as the most nicest bloke I've met. Being serious, and the media make him look so stupid. Honestly, and I said that to him. I said he was so open about questions about his chin. He was so complimentary. He'd messaged me the voice message after and said, "Dan, if there's anything I can ever do for you." And I tell you one thing: don't ever hate to name Amir Khan. I'm telling you, because he's a really, really nice guy, and he did pave the way for young Asian boxers. And look at it, look, there's loads of fantastic Asian boxers now. A really good lad I used to box with, Shabazz Masood. We boxed in the same gym when we were younger, and he's doing so well now. He's from Stoke, where I'm from, actually. In fact, so yeah, absolutely. So. If you suppose you have hit the big time, but if you hit the big time, you're getting a multi-million-pound purse here. This is a Jake Paul or a Lomachenko saying, "I'm fighting Muhammad Ali," which is a hell of a story. What's the first thing you buy?
I'd buy. To be honest, it wouldn't be I'd buy. I'd probably give part of that, a percentage of that purse to charity. That would be yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably do that, to be honest. But the first thing I would buy, probably somewhat for my parents. You know what I mean? Without them, they've helped me. You know what I mean? Massively. Especially my dad and my mum. You know what I mean? My dad traveling up and down, my mum helping me. You know what I mean? With my food, dieting and stuff like that. It's been massive. So probably something for them.
Brilliant, great stuff. Let's go back to the fans then. Let's see. We've got loads here. So Dean Beddoe said the Midlands produces great boxers. It does. And I had the honour, actually, of the British Boxing Board of Control this week have invited me to go down for the awards to interview some of the fighters. It's a great honour to go down there. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I don't know if you're going to be there, Mohammed, but either way, it's going to be that's for the Midlands British Boxing Board of Control. It's going to be pretty amazing to do that. Paul Driscoll, hello, Dan. Good day. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Question here from George Vaylor over in Texas. What weight division is Muhammad Ali? He's not heavyweight this time.
No, not heavyweight. I'm super bantam.
Super bantamweight. Fantastic. And a bit of love coming in from Dean Charity family. Great thoughts. Love that. Last one. Leslie Webb. Hi, Mohammed. Do you have a boxing nickname? And if so, how did you come about it? All the very best in your career, and above all else, stay safe. So, yeah.
Does Muhammad Ali need a nickname? Now I've got to ask you that question.
Well, I did actually think about this question because I was going to ask you it. And I thought, because of your name, I was thinking like something like The Sting or something. You know, like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I think he's gone for a minute, but I'm sure. Oh, he's back. Yeah, I was thinking like The Sting or something. Like, you know, like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Just sounds quite cool.
I mean, in boxing, everyone calls me just Ali. Do you get what I mean?
Ali.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Everyone, when you're singing that as well, when you're chanting that, you know what I mean? It gives you goosebumps. So I don't really think... I mean, as fights get along, and then I'll see what the media and what the public think, you know what I mean? What they call me, what my style is, stuff like that. So I'd let the public give me a nickname. That's what I'd probably do.
Okay. It'll probably be the British Muhammad Ali. Neil Smith, very nice young man. This is well-spoken and humble. Great to listen to. Brilliant. Carl Creed, he's got a cool name. Love this. Oh, cheers. Love you. Thanks for that, mate. Lovely. So how far can you go in this sport?
I reckon, obviously, with the hard work and dedication and with the right team, I reckon I could go all the way. My dream is to become a multi-weight world champion, inshallah. And hopefully I will get there. From
the boxing side rather than just the media side, I understand what needs to be said, what annoys you, what shouldn't be said. Give you an example, things like talk about sparring, that kind of thing. Don't talk about it. I know the code. And this is not this. I want to be very clear with this. This is not a call out to anyone in particular. It's not a call out to any fighter. I'm talking, what is your message to the sport of boxing and potentially your rivals What's your message?
I'll just say, you know what I mean, inshallah, when time's ready, I'm coming, inshallah. That's it. I'll probably say that to my rivals. You know what I mean, inshallah. Obviously, I'm only 18. And as more training comes in, as more sparring comes in, and as more fights come in, it's going to show, inshallah.
Fantastic. I just want to say really a massive thank you for coming on the show. One thing I do like doing, I love the sport of boxing. It's the reason why I do this. I'm massively passionate. It runs in my veins. I love it. So I will follow you all throughout your career. With a really big following of nearly 250,000 people over and on several social media platforms. And I'll make sure that you'll be seen in a positive light moving forward. It's been a pleasure, real pleasure speaking to you. And I wish you all the best and you flourish in your career, mate. And do it for the come on, the Brits.
That's it.
See you soon. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.